Hello everybody, my name is Revetcha, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Fridge Horror. Today we're going over the Generation 2 games, so let's get right into the video. Blue's rematch team includes a Pidgeot with Return, which is always at full power. In the original games, a Pidgeot is on his team, in varying evolutionary stages, in every battle but the one in the lab. It's probably the same Pidgeot, which he's had for 3 years. It makes sense that I would like him a whole lot. The Teddiursa line being exclusive to Gold, and the Phanpy line being exclusive to Silver in the North American editions of the games makes more sense if you look at their respective palettes. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when you visit Copycat's new home, her parents mention that she lost a doll that a boy gave to her a few years ago. Go upstairs and visit Copycat, and what Pokemon does she have? Banette, the abandoned doll Pokemon. Red's team is pretty much based off of Pokemon that were canonically encountered or given to the player character in the Generation 1 games. The starters, counting Pikachu, are given by Professor Oak, or different NPCs scattered throughout the region. Snorlax was awoken and captured either east or west of Celadon City. Espeon in the originals was found in Celadon Mansion as an Eevee, and Lapras in the remakes was given by a Silph Co employee as a thank you for stopping Team Rocket. From the game player's perspective, there's little in the way of replay value or even purpose in the game after the Elite Four and Blue are defeated, as the major options left are to collect all the Pokemon or raise your team to absurdly high levels. By yourself, it's impossible to complete the Pokédex without trading with other people, so that just leaves endless level grinding. This means that by isolating himself at Mount Silver, Red has, in a meta sort of way, done exactly what any lonely player too attached to playing Pokemon would eventually do with nothing else to do. Players still on the Generation 1 games when Gold and Silver were announced might probably still be level grinding their team to hold out until the new game. So what's Red doing on Mount Silver? It's not like he had anyone else to talk to, and there was nothing left for him in Kanto to do as the champion, and the Pokemon in Mount Silver are even stronger for level grinding than those in Cerulean Cave, so it's like, why not? Mount Silver is also in close proximity to Johto, so maybe Red was hoping he would be discovered by a different champion from a different area for a challenge. By Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the fruits of Red's labor are finally witnessed, with 3 years worth of isolating level grinding unleashed into training battle at last. Red must have been ecstatic to have a new purpose when the protagonist stumbled upon him for battle, as this gave Red something new and productive to do for the first time in 3 years. Red leaves the mountain after being defeated because he was satisfied that at long last there exists another trainer stronger than him, finally moving on to actually having a life. This is a bit weird, but it makes sense. You know how the daycare lady in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is so convinced that you and the opposite sex friend are a romantic couple? Because she's so used to thinking about sexual compatibility and pairings, given that the daycare is often used for breeding Pokemon, and she probably got used to being around Pokemon who are sexually active. At first, Silver follows the standard Team Rocket philosophy that Pokemon are nothing more than tools. However, he starts to question this after being defeated by Lance, and he mentions on Victory Road that he's starting to understand what the player has that he lacks. His character arc is shown to be complete when you find him for the last time at Indigo Plateau, or in the Dragon's Den. His Golbat has evolved into a Crobat, only possible at full happiness. Regular Ampharos is primarily yellow, with a red orb on its tail that emits light, and the Pokemon itself is often used in Lighthouse to guide ships. Shiny Ampharos is pink, with a blue orb on its tail. Lighthouses sometimes alternate using red and white or blue light to guide ships, and as for the body color, there's an old rhyme that says, pink in the morning, sailor's warning, pink at night, sailor's delight. Whitney and Claire are both reluctant to hand over their badge, since they're so used to winning they can't accept the fact that they lost. In Red, Blue, and Yellow, you get to capture a Snorlax. There are 2 Snorlax that you can catch in Red, Blue, and Yellow. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, when you go to the Kanto region, the setting of the previous game, you can also catch a Snorlax, but there is only one, because Red, the protagonist of the previous generation, caught the other one. Why did Route 23 just disappear, even in the remakes? Remember those wild Larvitar very close by in Mount Silver? They had to eat a whole mountain in order to grow. The final Rocket Grunt in Gold, Silver, Crystal, who spoke broken English in the English-speaking versions of the game, apparently spouted normal English in the original Japanese. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it is revealed that he is indeed a foreigner, and that he intends to return to his homeland to try and restart Team Rocket there. He is then found in Isuris City in Black and White. Whereas the first 4 regions were all based off of regions of Japan, Unova is based on a region of America. Presumably, their native language really is English, while the native language of Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh is Japanese. Taking Agatha's old age into consideration, and the 3-year gap between the Generation 1 and Generation 2 games, either she retired from active Pokemon battling, or, well, she died. So, on that happy note, we're going to end the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon content, and until next time, this is Ravecha, signing out.